Yo! Right here is one of the probably the most understated usable devices in my shop. This is probably around third place as far as larger items go. First place welder, second place table maybe. Maybe saws are more important. But this is a sawhorse and it teeter-totters because my concrete's unlevel. I built these a while back. They are awesome. They are used pretty much daily. If I'm not actively using them daily, every single day there's weight sitting on them. I don't have a video of me building them, but I am doing a modification to these to make them work for me in other places. So far I've only ever welded on them, so I can hook a ground clamp to the leg on this, set my material across top of it, and I can weld. If I want to weld on top, most of the time they're just getting cut on top of. As I'm working on my shop build or shed build, I need some wood. So I've got these plates previously cut out, and you saw that. Those will basically just weld on 2 per sawhorse right there. I get a level on them, and then I can screw a 2x4 across the top of that. And when I run my circular saw across cutting my wood and such, I won't cut my main sawhorse. The 2x4 on top will be what you might want to call sacrificial material. So this is just improving something that already exists. Basically any sawhorse you buy in the store is already going to be set up to screw 2x4s on. I build stuff when I can because I can build it the way I want it, and it can be, in my opinion, more robust, maybe not as engineered to be as functional and easy to fold up and hide away, but these sawhorses, really you just pick them up like that and they can hide away against a wall somewhere. No, they don't fold up super tiny, but I'd rather them be rigid. I've had probably 2,500 pounds on these and haven't had an issue. I'm not an engineer, so I can't tell you how much weight they would hold. They'll hold more if they're on an even floor, of course. So I just realized, not wearing my gloves, that these edges are razor sharp. So I need to file them down a little bit on the belt sander. And then we need to weld them on 2 per sawhorse. And then this super long technical video is over. So I'm actually going to get a level, put a level on those, make sure they're perfect before I weld them on. For those of you that care, I'm running on my fancy pantsy Lincoln Ideal Arc SP250. I've had this machine for coming up on 20 years. I love it. I can't sell it even though I don't necessarily need it anymore. A lot of machines come out and say they do a lot of stuff that nobody else has ever done, that this machine has done for 25, 30 years. But this, you can adjust through what thicknesses you want, and all the presets are already in there. This machine, in my opinion, was ahead of its time. A lot of people didn't like it for the digital display and the soft buttons. Now that's all you can buy, digital display, soft key buttons, and nobody has an issue with them now. So it's a pretty amazing welder. I've had great luck with it. Only thing I've ever had to do is replace the parts inside the gun over and over again as they wear out, but that's pretty typical of a machine that's used for the type of stuff that I do. So just so that you know, 237 inches a minute, 18.5 volts. That's preset for 10 gauge, but running 035 wire and 75-25 gas. That's 25% CO2, 75% argon. Whoa, that got out of level quickly. When you're using a level, always check both directions. I know that seems dumb, but a crappy level will be right one way. So right there it's perfect. Right there it's perfect. But a level, if that ever gets messed up, you go one way and get it perfect. If you turn around the other way, it's bad. It means your level's garbage. You need to just throw it in the trash. So this may not sound like it's welding super smooth, and that's because it's not clean metal. There's a coating on this. This isn't structural, it's not critical, so I've not cleaned off that coating. So it's gonna snap and pop because MIG's not meant to weld over stuff. Really, no welding process is, but MIG's more susceptible than stick at having issues welding over crap. Two in a row! Must be the technique and how you drop the level. I didn't get that one.